Hi, I'm Carrie Adams from the Johnson Public Library, and today I'm going to book talk some horror books just in time for Halloween. The first two books are a little spooky, but the last few are downright terrifying. At the end of the video, we'll tell you how you can request a copy of any of the books for checkout using your Johnson Public Library card and pick it up at the Hackensack Middle School Media Center.
Ghost Squad by Clarabelle Ortega.
Lucely Luna's father runs a ghost tour business, but it's not doing well and they might lose their house. That would be bad enough, but Lucely is most concerned about the rest of her family, the ghosts who appear as fireflies and live in the tree behind her house. Her fear only grows when the ghost of her grandmother goes dim. In order to revive her, Lucely and her best friend Sid attempt to track down a lost spellbook from a group of witches who fled the Spanish Inquisition in hopes of finding a spell that can wake the dead. Unfortunately, the spell they find wakes up not only Mama, but all of the evil spirits that haunt their town. They join forces with Sid's witch grandmother and her cat in order to reverse the curse and save the town and Lucely's firefly spirits before it's too late. This is a spooky and sweet ghost story for fans of Coco and Ghostbusters.
Zombie Baseball Beatdown by Paolo Bacigalupi.
Robbie is a normal kid in a small town who likes playing baseball with his friends Miguel and Joe, but their small town might not be as normal as it seems. There's one industry in this town, Milrow Meat Solutions, a meat packing plant, and most of the town works there, including some undocumented immigrants. Sure, the place smells bad, but they don't really think anything strange about it until their baseball coach turns into a zombie. There's plenty of gross scenes, lots of humor, and a surprising amount of intelligent social commentary. This is not Goosebumps, it's a zombie novel with substance.
The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas.
Jake Livingston is one of the only black kids at St. Clair Prep, along with his way more popular older brother. It's hard enough fitting in, but to make matters worse, Jake can see the dead, and they are around him all the time. Most are harmless and just stuck in their death loops, reliving their deaths over and over again without interacting with people. But then Jake meets Sawyer, a troubled teen who shot and killed 6 kids at a local high school last year. Now a powerful, vengeful ghost, he has plans for his afterlife, plans that include Jake. Suddenly, everything Jake knows about ghosts and the rules to life itself go out the window as Sawyer begins haunting him and bodies turn up in his neighborhood. High school soon becomes a survival game, one Jake is not sure he's going to win.
What Waits in the Woods by Kieran Scott.
Callie Velasquez is not the kind of girl who enjoys camping in the woods, but when her new friends invite her and her boyfriend Jeremy decides to come along, she decides to go despite her fears. But then things start to go wrong. They lose half their food, they don't know where they are. Every noise in the woods makes Callie feel like she's starting to lose her mind. But when Callie finds a dead body in the woods, she knows that they're really in danger. They don't know if the murderer is still out there. They don't know if they might be next. This is a twisty, terrifying horror story.
Shudder by Courtney Alameda.
Micheline Helsing is a tetrachromat, a girl who sees the auras of the undead. As one of the last descendants of the Van Helsing lineage, she is trained since childhood to destroy monsters, some with bullets and some using the lens of her camera. She's aided by her crew, Oliver, a techno-whiz who developed her camera's technology, Jude, who can predict death, and Ryder, her childhood best friend. When a routine ghost hunt goes wrong, Micheline and the boys are infected with a curse known as a soul chain. Micheline realizes that if she doesn't exorcise the ghost within 7 days, she and her friends will die. They manage to escape from the quarantine Micheline's monster hunting father put them in, but she must track and destroy an entity much more powerful than anything she's faced before, or die trying. This action-packed horror novel is best for students in 8th grade.
If you'd like to read any of these books, you can request a copy with your Johnson Public Library card and pick it up right here at the HMS Media Center. To go to tinyurl.com/JPLSpookyBooks for all the details. Request your book by October 29th and we'll email you when it is ready for pickup. Email carrie.adams@hackensack.bccls.org with any questions.